touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
And that's caught inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's third down.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback, and the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Von Miller coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Now Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kenny Stills, 38 yards. as his guys are back within a single score. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He gets it to Cooks. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Right here.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And the blitz does come. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Lawrence Taylor, his 2nd sack of the night. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability and a sack.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd down, Elway. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And the Giants.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check.
Look, squeeze. Stick now.
On 1st down, Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On the run, it's Barkley. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
A 1-yard pickup.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Pull it high. Hey, exit.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Play action. It's Elway. Got his man incomplete over the middle. It's Holt. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37. They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
18 Gator.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kill. Shift. Watch the eye.
On first down, Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Hey, Sam on.
Watch the twitch.
26-yard line.
Go. Ready.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hey, Echo. Deep river.
Operating from the gun. Elway. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Oh, little 360. No gain on the dump off. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
14.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Wilson. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Wilson going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Figuring they're going for it on fourth down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
You gonna see me? Touch 50.
Switch.
My 52. I'm trying to collect.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Interception, baby.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Chance.
Hey, lock it.
52.
They'll go to Barkley again. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On third down, Barkley fighting through. Oh, refusing to go down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward only for about a couple there. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
At the 17-yard line.
36. Slam.
Tight dog.
This is Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. On third down, Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Check the backer. Switch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis. The rest